And hello. Let's see if this is working. And howdy. Let's try this again. So far this looks good. So hi, I'm Mesmer. I'm going to be doing my Lightning Sorc Split MF starting in Act 5 over in Hell right now. I mean, it is 2022, so we actually might be in Hell right now. Ever seen that show, The Good Place? Sometimes I feel like that is reality. So we're going to start off going to the Verdant Highlands. We're going to go and kill these guys up here. And drops a Grand Cart. Alright. I'm going to start with my buffs with my Call to Arms, which is this weapon right here. It gives me battle orders and battle commands. It's the two most important things. If the battle orders and the battle commands would have switched, that was a 6 to battle orders, it's so much better. It just means that it lasts longer. And so I'm going to switch back to my other weapon, which is my full Tal Rasha set. It's not the greatest, but hey, it's something. Speaking of which, not the greatest, here's something. Oh, I was going to grab this from last time when everything lagged out. 20 to life. It's something, but it's not great. So we're going to kill this group of enslaved up here. There's always a unique monster up here. Then we're going to go down to Shrek. And he didn't drop anything in there, so we're just going to go and vamos. And now we're going to head to Pendleskin, which is a really unique monster. He can drop everything in the game except for 2 things, but he barely drops anything in my personal experience. The 2 things he can't drop, Arachnid Mesh, which is a +1 belt. I have that on my Paladin, and there's one other that I can't remember right now, but it's another one of those weird things like, why can't he drop that? And now we're doing a Nithalak run. So Nithalak has 3 spawns when you go to the waypoint right here. This one right here is in the dead middle, so you're going to want to go down and left. So just keep your cursor over here and ta-da! And now you're going to look at the walls. There's a painting here, there's no painting there. There's no painting there, there's a painting there. No painting there. So which means he's down over here. That's the easiest way to find him, and the cool thing about him is he has a chance to drop a Key of Destruction. Of course he's not going to do it right now, but the Key of Destruction, you need 3 of those, 3 hates, and 3 terrors. That's going to open up 3 separate portals for different organs, and then when you combine those 3 organs, I know, well, it's Diablo, it's organs. When you combine those 3 organs, it opens Ubers. Which, that's how you get to be able to find a torch. Like, right now I'm rocking a Necro Torch, this is what I got. But it's 14 all attributes, 13 all resistances, and if it was a sorceress, it would have +3 skills, which is huge, but this is the one I got my first time doing it. I haven't had 3 sets of keys yet. So I'm just taking basically attributes and resistance. That's pretty much that. It's a stat stick for me. Takes up a couple spots in my inventory. No big deal. So let's go on to the Pandemonium Fortress. This is where Diablo is. So in the base game, this was the final boss. We're going to go see the expansion final boss here in a little bit. That is Vale. The story is something I can get into later. I have read the books that goes into way more details, but yeah, another time when hopefully I'm not crazy laggy. So normally I like to run this with my hammered in. And so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to open a portal here, and I'll explain that in a little bit. some of these guys drop. So I used to not really do this in my split MFs, Magic Mines, because I don't like this part right here. All these storm chasers, or ghosts I call them, and a lot of people call them, they're just ghosts. So I had to have Durga here, my trusty little companion and mercenary. I can't do any damage. Durga can. He does physical and poison damage, so even if they're physical immune, he can kill them. And so this guy right here, this is the one I want. So I'm gonna teleport to him, have Durga kill him. Defender, that is not a good drop, but hey, it's something to show off. If I remember, this is like a level 35, 28 plus 1 source. Not good, because by the time you're 28, you can be able to get one of these. Well, 54, but this is a spirit. This is the best thing in the game. So even if you had that, you're gonna hang on to it for just a smidge and get rid of it. And blue jewels, I will always pick up a blue jewel. 15 attack speed, something resists. Strength, no, goodbye. If I found a 15 attack speed, like, plus anything to damage, oh yeah, that's money in the bank. So this is Haseis. If I don't kill him like that quick, he can be lightning immune too. He's kind of a pain in my tuchus. And oh, this is a good bottom layer. After I get some of these guys down, we're gonna buff up again if I don't hit the wrong button. So you can see the weapon switch there. So the one thing that's kind of cool about the Pandemonium Fortress is, so you've seen it open these seals. There's 5 seals in the whole thing, kind of, you know, pentagon thing. This seal right here is gonna summon a boss. That seal won't. And this one will, and so I'm gonna get Durgus out of here and just start laying into this. Because these Venom Lords, and one of them is blue, like normally. Once you kill him, he's dead. And so I told you I'd get back to this portal here. These portals keep these guys in mind. They didn't drop anything, but that keeps them on the map. If you're so far away from monsters, sometimes they won't like drop any loot. So leaving a portal by them will. There's actually a strat to just jump through, break all the seals, and you'll kill the whole place. If you're quick enough. Oh, Cow King. Come on, Cow King. Ah, Centurion. Alright. Cow King is one of them I haven't found yet. But this is kind of what I do. I'm actually going to put this one up here. And I'm going to stock up some pots right now. And take this text message. Doo-da, doo-da. I'm just going to leave this open. Alright, so you're Act 3, there is one other spot that you can check out, but I'm playing online multiplayer, so I cannot change the players. So it's not really worth it for me to go to lower Kurast, and this is the luckiest one ever. Alright, so when you're in the Durian's 8, when you come out of the waypoint, you face down, or the way that it's going. Sometimes it'll be up, but you're going to want to go the way of your shield. So in this one, it's going to be this way. This is the way I want to go, and I got extremely lucky with the way down is right here. Sometimes it can be a lot worse, and most of the time it is. I obviously had worse luck with Endurance of Hate level 3, but that's just kind of the way it is. So I'm going to kill Mephisto here. He's going to drop nothing. Open up these 3 chests, because usually one of them is a super chest, which again has a really high chance to drop runes. Nothing, not going to worry about those guys, and I'm going to telekinesis the portal before the bridge comes. It's a lot of information really quick. Alright. So that's all I'm going to do in Act 3. I'm not going to worry about Lower Tristram or Kuros. Not a big deal. And I'm going to go right to the Canyon of this, or Arcane Sanctuary, to go find the Summoner. So there's 4 ways. There's up, down, left, and right. No, it's not exactly up, down, left, and right, but that's kind of the way it is. And there's no really way to find out where the Summoner is, but that's okay. Because every time we go the wrong way, there's a chance to open the chest, and there's a chance to open runes. And we're always okay with runes, as long as they're kind of decent. And nothing. So we're going to go back the way we came. I will stop for, well, kind of figures these guys are champions, so I'm not going to drop what I want. If I can like lure these guys over here, just kill these ones. They're going to drop potions, rings, amulets, and small charms and runes. It's all that those ghosts can drop, and so it's always a good idea to kill them. But it's pretty much the only reason to kill them. I mean, you can gather them up by kind of teleporting here, give them a kill, but sometimes it's not worth it. Worth to get down here for the chest, or if the Summoner's here for a key. I really don't know why I head this way, because a lot of the time I'm gonna find like a low rune like that, and not to be confused with an actual LO rune, just a garbage rune that maybe I'm gonna be excited for during ladder. Now I'm gonna go up. Arcane Sanctuary is always the same kind of layout, so these 4 roundabouts. Oh, here's the Summoner. He can drop a Key of Destruction, which I have too many of them. I will take the ring, see if it's a low. I didn't have fun one. So he's one that can drop a key, and then I'm gonna go right down to the Black Marsh, and I'm gonna find the chapel, or whatever it's. I can't think of it right now. The easiest way to find it is gonna find the edge of the map. Oh, here it is. Find the edge of the map. It's always gonna spawn at the edge of the map. And this is just a lot of things, so I'm just gonna spam some things and try to kill it. Nothing. Okay. Forgotten Tower. Cellar. Cellar's fun because it has kind of the same idea. So if the map is going this way, it's always going to be down to the left. Or most of the time down to the left. Sometimes 4 lefts make a right, but I'm going to keep going down. And there's level 2. Now this could be either up or down. We're going to see. So now this is up, so I want to keep going this way, up at an angle, and go up as far as I can. So I missed this little bit right here, and so that was a dead weight here, but I'm going to try to go as far, so it's going to be down more, which is usually opposite, but like I said, sometimes 3 lefts make a right. So I said normally you're going to go across up, but this tile, well, sometimes tiles are weird. That's just the way it is. Sometimes it's easier just to do. So this one would be the same idea. You just want to go up and left. It's going to bring you right there. I'm just going to rebuff really quick here. This is the same idea. We're going to go up. And there we go. Come back across here. Kill the Countess. Countess has the highest chance to drop runes. She's always a blue one. So she's always going to drop, well, 1 to 3 runes from an L difficulty from just garbage to an Ohm rune. And the only reason she drops Ohm rune is because that's her monster level. But normally it's going to be kind of garbage. Actually, weirdly enough, the first time I ever got an Ohm rune was from her. Let's check out this little ring. Life stolen. Gold. No. Now a dual ring would have been sweet, which is life and mana stolen. But we didn't get that buff up, just because I didn't switch back to my normal. So now we're looking for Tristram. We found it really quick. Usually the easiest way is to find the road, hang on the road, and it will show up. So we're going to do this for the best, worst kept secret in gaming. The Bullvine level. And if you don't know how to get into it, is you have to beat the axe. So you can make it normal hell or normal nightmare in hell, and it's going to be worst leg, which you can find in Tristram there, and a scroll of town portal. And I'm actually going to have to drop all this junk I have in here. And just these two, open it up, and that goes to the cow level. I'm just going to trade this stuff really quick. So I'm going to hang on to the crescent, because I have not seen one of those yet. I don't know, maybe it'll come in handy. This ring though, goodbye. And so now we're going to go to cows. Cows are a pretty decent place to find runes. It can drop all the way up to a Zod. It's very, very, very unlikely that, well, anyone even finds a Zod. It's arguably the hardest thing to find in this game. But they have a higher chance to drop than most things. And of course, the first group we find is lightning mutant. So, Durga, do your thing. Durga, sorry. Didn't mean to go Team America on everyone. This is always my favorite place when I was a kid. I just turn up the volume. Moo, 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 moo. So we're just gonna wipe out a bunch of these cows and kind of do a mass genocide. It's Chip Ruby. We don't need one of these right now. And we found the Cow King. This is the fortress, as I like to call it. The Cow King's always going to be in this shape. It's a little weird. He's also always immune to lightning. Which, well, I'm immune to physical right now. We might just leave him alone because that's going to take a painfully long time. We're just going to kill all the subordinates right now. And let Durga do his thing, because he does have a chance to envenom, which is always good. Does decent damage, but I'm going to watch his health at the same time. It's a good time to sit back, watch, and watch Durga do his thing. He doesn't have stone skin, so that's always nice. So that usually takes even longer. Sit and watch there, try to beat that up. Durga's got this. He has treachery on right now, so he has a chance to cause fade. Fade reduces damage, increases resistance, does all sorts of magical things. This is treachery is one of the best things you can have for a mercenary. And then the 25 chance to strike venom. That's what's going to kill him. That's why he was immune to physical, but that venom is exactly what killed him. Does a lot of poison damage. Should probably made sure that he was also buffed up when I did that too. But he did it good. Durga, attaboy. And so now I am back to cow tip. So I'm looking for threshers that are gray, like this color right here, this Twin Axe. Colossal Vogues. I'm looking for any ring or amulet that is going to be kind of like a golden color. Those war boots, if those are golden color, that'd be sweet. I've only found one set. That'd be a unique set called War Travelers. I'm also going to pick up all small and large charms. Hit recovery is good for low-level duels, but that's going to take a long time to trade, and I'm not worried about that. And here's another lightning immune. Just going to kill all the subordinates, all the minions here. Let Durga do his thing. Durga likes doing his thing. So, I have on this character right now 336 magic find, which is not really that big, especially when we see things like runes here, because magic find doesn't help. And I'm looking for some bases, more or less. If I can find an ethereal blossom bow with 4 sockets, I'll be a happy camper. But the more magic find I have, less it's gonna happen. So basically, when I'm doing these cows, I'm more or less going for kill speed. Large charm, you know what? I'll pick them up, but a lot of time I'm out of inventory or identifying scrolls. A lot of time I'll just leave them. Oh, here's Devil Slime. This is the worst cow you can find, because he's gonna make Durga's day kind of bad. I mean, Durga's already killed a bunch of them. You see how much his health is going down. And he actually killed him. I didn't even teleport fast enough. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to town. I need scrolls. I need to get Durga back.
Good day.
Good day.
Need to buff up again.
Good day.
Yeah, that dude's just the worst. Maximum dance 25. Yeah. Nope. And just to be safe, deposit all my gold in here. Go back to the cow level. And a small charm, alright. 7 MF. 20 life. That's what I would be super happy for, or like 11 lightning resist or fire resist. That'd make me happy right now. That'd be the highlight of the stream, actually. Eldritch Ord should have been unique. That'd have been nice. Found one of those. It has a chance to roll cold damage or lightning damage, and it's 2 different things. Both of them are kind of nice. Mutation. And I'll take a flawless. So gems in this game, most of the time they're just kind of worthless. Starting off early, or if you're in hardcore, which means if you die, you die. Which this character died a bunch, and definitely not hardcore. Diamonds are worth, and amethysts are worth more than anything else. Skulls can be helpful if you're melee, but not for a spellcaster, which is most hardcore characters. Amethysts are nice because you can help re-roll things. So one of the main things in this game is the Roderick, and you can transmute different random things. So a raw am, a perfect amethyst, and a weapon. You can add sockets to this weapon. It has to be white quality. You can't do blue or epic quality, anything like that. But so instead of having it like, so this is going to be ethereal. I actually can re-roll that one, but you know, really don't want to. But it has a random chance to add sockets, and certain sockets you can make rune words. So like, I don't really have any. Like I have spirit here, and this is spirit. So Talthal Ort Am into 4 socket on a shield or a weapon is going to create a spirit. And then Call to Arms, Amp, Rawl, Maul, Ist, Ohm. So if you have these sockets, they have to be the exact sockets, so 4, 5, 6, 2. It makes it into something different. Now the cool thing is it's ethereal, it's gonna do more damage. Like this isn't ethereal, but this is insight, so as long as he has it, he gets aura. Same thing with treachery. Basically, rune words run the game. So you want to look for runes. Right now I want a jaw, bear, or 2 bear runes to keep running this. I do like the way that lightning sword just has like a turret here, slowing everything down. Actually, topazes have a good use too because it increases magic find. Emerald, yeah, basically that's just reroll stuff. Alright, that's pretty much the whole thing of cows. I'm not finding anything really useful. So let's go on to Bale. I use Bale, I always do him last. Because inside of his chamber, he has a chance to spawn enemies called souls. And souls are a giant pain in the... Oh, there they are. They're snipers. They're like jackals in frickin' Halo. Also, the way to go, always go shield side in the first level. It's always going to bring you down. You might have to go up, around, and sometimes you might have to go all the way around. Because 3 lefts make a right in this game. That's the way it is. And Worldstone keep 3? I don't know, it's a crapshoot. I got lucky. It's, you go which souls. There is not a terrible lot of them. No, that was a misplay. There's not a terrible lot of them in the throne room. I will do it. But most of the time, it's just GG. So there's only one, alright. So Durga's got it. Screw you, Soul. I will play this one out. And it looks like he actually broke up because the Act 2 mercenaries, or Act 2 guys, can resurrect souls because they're technically undead. Speaking of that... I still might abandon this one. I don't know what Durga's gonna do here. The souls kind of followed me. Alright, I'm gonna let Durga take these guys out. I'm gonna keep going with this one. Faster run walk. Early game, that's great. Right now, not so much. I hate these guys in Act because they do that to Durga. Those Hydras destroy mercenaries, and it's never fun.
Good afternoon.
So I'm just gonna heal, go back down here, get Durga back. Sadly, he doesn't have his fade anymore. But that's the way it kind of goes. So we're back here, make another safety save. Actually, I am out of town portals. Rookie mistake. And I got souls again. Oh, I hate souls so much. Worst. Durga, no.
Thanks.
Try to keep this going. This is sloppy. Oof. Alright, Act 4, pretty chumpy. Also, we don't have lightning immune. Only thing I'm really worried about right now is going to be if we have Lister and he's going to be lightning immune, and I have to try to pull him all the way down to get rid of him. I don't see any charge bolts, he's not going to be lightning immune. So if I have to pull him down all those souls, oh god, that's going to suck so much. And I am out of town portals. I should have bought more, but c'est la vie. That is the way it is. I'm gonna leave that for Durga if he gets hurt. Come up here and we're gonna static the hell out of this guy. And I'm gonna come up here and just pray that he doesn't move around too much. Did I ask for too much if he could just stay in spot? I don't know why I actually do ball runs, because he never drops my shit. And he cloned. And I'm still on the real one. And yeah. Oh hey. Light plated boots, which are going to be Saigons. No. Talos. Still worthless. Alright, there's one full run. Kind of fun. I'm going to do it one more time. Just because why not? Go get some potions, keep going. Look at something on my phone right now because I have my chat going on here. Bring this one, fill on up, and I'm going to go through this whole menagerie one more time. Except this time with town portals. Alright, we're going to start in the Highlands. Switch weapons. Kill all these idiots. And we're gonna go up and kill this one. There's always, when you go up to the town portal, when you go to the Highlands, there's always gonna be an elite mob up here. Usually kill him pretty quick. He doesn't have that many issues unless they're lightning immune for me. Go down here and here's Shrek. There's a different name, but I always call him Shrek. Big green idiot when he wants me to get the hell out of the swamp. Now we're going to go down to Pindleskin, which is always this one after you open up the quest line. He has a chance to drop everything in the game except for two things. And one of them is the Arachnid Mesh Belt, which I have one on my Paladin, and I can't think of the other one. And now we're going to go to the Halls of Pain. We're going to re-buff up again. And so in the Halls of Pain, there's always three places that the waypoint comes from. This one happens to be up, so which means you're going to have to go up and over a little bit to the right. There's also the midway, and then there's going to be bottom way, which is the opposite of up. How to tell where Deathlack is, you're going to look at the eyes with the paintings here. So there's a painting here, so he's going to be down this way. Come say hi to him. Hopefully he's not lightning immune. If he is, we're going to just say adios. We're going to have fun with your secrets. Hold him in, and Nithyak is done, and he did not drop a key. So Nithyak has a chance to drop the key of hate or destruction. He is one of 3 unique mobs in the entire game that has a chance to drop one of those keys. If you have 3 sets of keys, one of each, you can open up a portal to kill unique monsters that drop organs. These organs, when you have 3 of them, you can combine to do Ubers. To kill Uber Mephisto, Uber Baal, Uber Diablo, he will drop a torch. I've done this once with my Paladin, and I got Necromancer, and I've been dying to find terror keys since. I don't know, I find destruction hate keys like they're going out of style, but not destruction keys. It is what it is. So we're gonna run around, hopefully find a big group of monsters I don't want to deal with, like these guys right here, and I'm gonna throw up a town portal and teleport away. I will explain why I'm doing that in a second. But mainly, a lot of those guys are lightning immunes, and I don't want Durga to strain himself. He has a bad knee as it is. So when we get into here, this is Diablo's Lair. This is the Chaos Sanctuary. There's going to be 5 of these seals. 2 on this side, 2 on the bottom. And this top one is the most pain in the ass because he's lightning. So I'm going to just teleport my mercenary over here and say, hey, kill this bitch. He happens to be physical immune, but my mercenary can do poison damage, so that helps a lot. After the mercenary kills him, I'm just going to leave these guys because they're losers and I don't want to deal with it. Lightning immunity is kind of a big deal for me because I don't have an affinity yet. I've put a lot in these hours, but my rune drops hate me. If I do dumb thing like that, like want to full clear this place. So I'm gonna kill basically everything but these ghosts. These ghosts are kind of a pain in the ass, but that's what they are. And I definitely want to kill these Doom Knights because they can curse you, and my mercenary. Curses are bad, okay? So I just broke that seal. This seal is only one that has 1 in it, and this is just says he has a chance to be lightning immune, but he also can curse to do double damage. Like he just smacked me, and I have a mana shield up, and that is gone in one little smack with one of his minions. So we don't like to play with him, but he did drop a small charm. I'm gonna go back here and rebuff. Basically, I'm yelling at him, do better. I love you, bud. Oh, got too close to where that portal is, so we're gonna improvise. We're gonna go all the way down here. And we're gonna have Durga just kill all these lightning bitches. So in the bottom here, we can pop this seal, nothing will happen. Kill these guys. Have Durga do that. And so now, as long as we killed the big blue guy, everything else is gonna die. And I mean everything. You know why I put the portal there is because the portal acts as another being, like another player in this game. So if I go over here where I put this portal, yeah, all these guys died too. They didn't drop anything, but hey, they died. Buff up because I can. Wait for Diablo to show his mug. And just zap, 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 zap. Sharks can about the claws? Magellans, alright. We don't care about those. Then we're gonna go down and kill Mephisto, basically the only thing I do in Act 3. If I was working with a lot of other people and people were playing, I would do lower cross runs because they have super chests. But I'm by myself, so it doesn't matter. And another lucky run. So when you come out of the waypoint, there is always a way to go. So my character is now facing this way, which means the shield's going that way. And it's always going to be shield side from Mephisto. And sometimes it's not always, but 3 lefts make a right. A lot of time in this game. Sometimes you get bad maps, you get all goofy and they're all over the place, but most of the time you follow your shield and Durance I hate level 2, you're gonna find it. Just hug the wall. Field plate. Rock stopper? Rock fleece. Going up all the chests. I got lucky one time with this chest, so I always open them up. And telekinesis the portal, because who likes walking? Arcane Sanctuary. So this is where the second place you can find a key is. This is where I always find keys. It's from the summoner. He can go... He's sitting at the end of one of these ways. I like to go left first. There's left, right, up, down, but it always follows a square pattern. And there's either the summoner at the end of the square pattern, or there's a couple of chests. And these chests are called super chests because they drop more than normal. There's at least 3 or 5 or 6 in the arcane. So I like to go left, right, always following a square pattern, just kind of keeping my mouse on the edge. Every once in a while I'll stop for like large packs of ghosts, which hopefully are going to follow through here and I don't kill. But these guys already, these ghosts. These ghosts have a weird drop table. They only can drop gems, rings, jewels, and runes. So it's always good to kill them if you're in like a player 7 or even 5 group. Player 1, they can drop any runes. I haven't seen any here. Most of mine are from just dumb luck drops. My first sorc rune I found on my way on a level 68 Javazon to go do a kill level. And nothing. So we're gonna exit here. I didn't need another key anyways, and we're gonna go right to Black March. We're gonna go find the Countess. She's in the Forgotten Tower. Easiest way to find the Forgotten Tower is to find a wall and hug it around. If you can't teleport over the river, it's not gonna be on the other side of the river. Here's the Forgotten Tower. So these depths are weird. So I have kind of a weird one here. I think it's going to be down and right. This one's going to be up and right. Again, unless it's a couple lefts, make a right. And so this is going to be in the top corner here. So this was definitely 3 lefts, make a right, because it should have been on the other end of the corner, right up here. But since take a left, take a left, take a left, kind of that idea. This one's going to be up and to the right, or just up. This one's going to be down, as soon as I can find a way down, or right there. And the Countess room's always the same. She's got a straight shot up here. And she's the green girl. And she has the highest chance to drop runes in the game. She will always drop 1 to 3 runes. She can drop up to an Ohm rune, which is really good. Since we're here right now, and check out this. 15 poison, 4 MF. It's not terrible. I think I'm rocking some 4 MFs. Throw it in the stash. You know, my barbarian can do it. Only takes up 1 spot, anyways. So now we're gonna do one of my favorite things: the best worst kept secret in gaming. The hidden cow level. So, you go to the Stony Fields, and what I'm doing is I'm going to look for a road. And I think the road's going to be down here. So there's an entrance. I'm going to stick to this road, and eventually here I'm going to find a portal. Kill these guys. And I always like to kill Rakanichu there, because he has an actual decent chance to drop a Shaco that's on his loot table. When you get a unique Shaco, it is the Heartland Quest, which is +2 skills, plus magic find, and some other garbage that people really don't care about, but it is one of the best helms in the game.
Good day.
So we're gonna get Wart's leg. We found in Tristram. Wart was actually a NPC in the first Diablo. He was a peg leg, so we're using his with the town portal, and it opens up the Cowlow. Cows is one of the best places to find pretty random stuff. So we can combine 3 flawless emeralds into a perfect one. And sapphire. And alright, let's go play with some cows. Buff up, switch back to our main weapons. And the first thing we find is some of the unpleasant. That's always great fun. And a Lem rune. Alright. I will take a Lem Rune. Lem Runes they're great for gold find barbarians, and 2 Lems is ums, and all that goes up and up and up. Same like with the jewels, that when you combine runes together, usually it's 2 or 3. When you get up to higher ones, it's 2 with a gem. Low ones are 3 in a gem. Another lightning immune. But I like Lem Runes. Lem Runes are fine. I think I finally have 4 of them, so I might start a Gold Pine Barbarian. It might be tomorrow's stream. Start from level 1 and boost them up through games. And kind of see how it goes. I've never played a Gold Pine Barbarian, but I heard Tristram was fun. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this one. I was on earlier, had some technical difficulties, but that's kind of the way it is. So this is the Cow King's kind of like his castle. This area, every time you see it up, Cow King is always immune to lightning, and sometimes he can be immune to lightning and physical. So if he's immune to lightning, that's fine. I can just have my mercenary, good old Durga here, do some damage. But if he's immune to lightning and physical, that's a pain in the ass. Oh, small charm. I always pick up a small charm. It's the last time it had magic bind on it, but I wasn't super impressed because it had poison. Well, poison damage and MF aren't really not like, it's gonna help a little bit, but usually poison damage is gonna be for low level dueling, if you're like level 30, level 40 duels, or PvP. Jewels I will always pick up as well, because jewels have a chance to, kind of same with these ones. What I'm looking for is 15 increased attack speed, any kind of resistance or increased damage is huge. So those are the kind of things you want to pick up for jewels. Also looking for grade items. They're either ethereal, which means they increase damage or defense, or they can have sockets. Sometimes they can have both. Like a Colossal Vogue that's ethereal and has 4 sockets is like my jam right now. I've been looking for one of those for a while. Rune. Eth is one of the most worthless runes you can find. I heard another jewel. There we go. Never mind picking up jewels. Jewels are always fun. And a flawless sapphire that makes 3, so we have a perfect one. And we might do 1 reroll of the Grand Charm that I found with Bill. Another Eth rune. Now, Bale, as much as I hate him, but he has the highest item level table in the game. So he has 99. So if he drops a Grand Charm, it can roll 99, which is the only one that can roll +1 skills to like fire, ice, lightning, necro, summons, and also have a chance to add life or mana. The biggest thing we're looking for is +1 lightning skills, +40 life. We found that in ID7. And non-ladder sock this time.
I can't carry anymore.
And here, these Grand Charms can add +1 skills. But they can't add life. So it's worth picking up a Grand Charm basically anywhere. But at the same time, the ones you want to actually reroll, so it takes 3 perfect gems of any type. So skulls, sapphire, rubies, topazes, amethyst. Any 3 of those gems and a Grand Charm can re-roll it, but it's based on the item level of the monster that you killed. So Bale, you can roll anything, which is great. incredibly awesome. The best one I found right now is +1 to summoning skills, +40 to life. I mean, not the greatest. It's not like plus combat skills for Paladin, but +40 life and plus skills is always huge. There's always a market for it. I actually got a Vex for it, which was cool. Vex is a good one. People I know. Alright, about halfway down these cows. I think after this we're gonna go and try to kill Bale. See what happens. See if he actually drops something worth my while. Because he never drops anything fun for me. I mean, a lacquer plate, Telrosh's armor, be sweet. Fur rune, jaw rune, another grand charm, that'd be sweet too. Materials might, something I could check off my list, which is one of the rarest armors to find in the game. I think it was MC Llama. He spent over 2,000 hours, and just yeah, he couldn't find it. Like it didn't exist for the poor man. Round up the rest of these regular little beef patties and go kill Bill. So yeah, 2 hours roughly playing on a lem. I mean, that's not terribly bad. Like 9 Eth runes, which is. So every time a rune drops, it takes into account of what level the monster is, what it can do with it, like what's the highest it can drop, and then it rolls a dice from lowest to highest. The fact that I've had 3 Fs and a Lem, that's kind of shady. Whoa! No, Durga, you're not dying. What the heck hit him? Oh, he got cursed. A double damage curse. Alright, you take him, Durga, on 1 by 1, see what happens. So I thought Durga's gonna win. I think this is just about cleared out. A couple of stranglers here or there. A lot of stragglers here or there. Okay. I thought there'd be. There's that colossal oak with not ethereal, not socketed. It's wrong color. Okay, well I guess there's a lot more than I thought there was going to be here. There's another one. Well, it's a crossbow. Still, tease. Alright, let's finish off with Kill and Bale. I always do Bale last, because he has a chance to spawn in his throne room these monsters called souls. The souls do a lot of damage. They're like basically the Jackal's mail. They here are snipers. Yep, there they are right there. Pick me up even though I'm teleporting. So from the waypoint, you always want to head towards your shield. That's going to bring you towards level 3. Level 4, if there is a trick, I don't know. I get lost. And sometimes I get very lucky like that. Okay, cool. And souls. Alright. We got 2 in the entrance. If it's not like 20 of them, I will take them on. Well, more correct, Durga will take them on. Or not, because they weren't close enough to the entrance. Alright, perfect. Alright, Durga. Act 1's fun. Let me chain lightning. Act 2 is less fun. Especially if you have, like, the undead guys that can raise other undeads. These one pretty much the same with them. They can raise undeads, and if you have a lot of like random undeads there, it sucks. The council members are the worst. They have hydras, and Durga is afraid of hydras. Alright, the souls found me after all. Get him, Durga. It's like 1 or 2 or 3, not that bad. But a whole room of these? Oh. Oh, thanks, Broff. Having some bandwidth issues earlier, and just want to do a quick 2-hour in Magic Find and kind of explain what I'm doing for my split Magic Find. So I'm actually going to head out after this Bale kill, just getting some hours in. But yeah, I'm doing good. Didn't find anything really spectacular, but wasn't really expecting to. So that was Lister. I don't like Lister because he has a chance to be lightning immune. Lightning immune for me is a pain in the ass, especially with Lister because a lot of times he has stone skill, lightning immune, and spectral hit, which Durga also does not like. So I have to cheese him. What you do, you just kind of drag him down, 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 get him out of the room, and then Bale doesn't even know he's alive anymore, and then you can go back and kill him. So I go there and Spark, which takes about 25% of his health every time I do that, and then I find the edge, let Durga do his thing, and hopefully he doesn't die, as he just died. Spoke too soon. I don't know what else to say. Bale don't teleport anywhere, but so this is still a real Bale. The bee is gonna move when it's a fake. Where's Axe? Alright. Executioner's Justice. That's the first time I found one of those. This is actually really rare. One of the rare ones for the axes. It's the first time I've ever seen it too. I will take it. And this is also one of the things that only a really high 86 to 90 has a chance to drop, so that's always fun. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think 280 enhanced damage, or maybe 300 enhanced damage is the max we can get on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna hang on to that one just because I don't have it. That's put on my mule. 10% maximum damage, defense, also not bad. And the Lem rune I found earlier. Alright, I'm gonna head back to town, throw that axe in there, and hang on to that max damage. I think 10's minimum damage. Alright, never mind. That's a sell. Bye. Crescent over there. Yeah, let's still go into a mule. I'm gonna sell that one. Lamb I'm gonna hang on to and put it with the rest of my lambs here. I have 4 of them. I can make my barb now. Yeah, well, thank you, Prof, for lurking. Getting some hours in. Had some issues earlier, which sucks because I was up to like 9 people watching me, and then no. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's cool. All right, I'm getting out of here. Thank you very much, Prof. Have a good dinner. Later.